I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll discuss area between the curves. So I've taken up an example where we have two parabolas. The question here is, find area of the region bounded by y equals to 2x minus x squared and y equals to x squared. Now first let us try to sketch these functions and then we'll find the area. So the first one here is, let me use y equals to x squared. That is a very standard graph. So it's kind of a parabola which opens upward like this, right? So that's the parabola which is y equals to x squared. Now how do we sketch 2x minus x squared? Well, let's try to do that. So first we did y equals to x squared. Let me rewrite. So we did y equals to x squared. It's a parent function. That is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. And now we will see how to sketch y equals to 2x minus x squared. Now we can definitely take x common. So if I take x common, I get 2 minus x. And therefore I have two zeros. One is at x equals to 0, the other one is at 2, right? So we have another one at 2. And in between we'll have a maximum which will be at 1, correct? So somewhere in between we will have a maximum which will be at x equals to 1. We can also find what is the value of this function at 1 by substituting 1 here. 2 times 1 minus 1 squared. So 2 minus 1 is 1, right? So that means, well, since what I will do here is I'll make a bigger picture, okay, so that we have a good look at what we're trying to do. So I'm not making this as my scale. Let me sketch. We have got two zeros here. We have zeros at x equals to 0 and x equals to 2, right? And since this is negative, the parabola is kind of like this, right? So we'll just sketch a parabola which is kind of like this, but a big one, so that we have some good room to check. Okay, so anyway, we get something like this as I've sketched here. Now we should actually find the point of intersection. What we are going to notice is that the curve between these two is always positive. So let's also figure out point of intersection for both the graphs, right? So what are these points? Let's figure this out. So that is to say 2x minus x squared is equal to x squared. So that will give us the point of intersection. So we are finding point of intersection between these two graphs. So bringing that to this side, we get, or the either way, we can say 0 equals to 2x squared minus 2x. We can take 2x common. So if I take 2x common, in that case we get x minus 1. So the point of intersection for us are at x equals to 0 and at x equals to 1. So we have point of intersection at x equals to 0 and at x equals to 1, right? So these two are the points of intersection, and let's say this is the point. Let's say this is 1. Okay. So these are the point of intersection for our graph. Now we need to find area of the region bounded by these graphs. That means this highlighted graph. So it becomes from 0 to 1. Do you see that? Now area of this region will be, we know the derivative of that should be equal to, now since this is on the upper side which is going downwards, which is 2x minus x squared, we'll do difference of these two minus the area of x squared, right? So if I take away area of this graph, which is 2x minus x squared, between that and the x-axis, from the graph which is of x squared and between x-axis, we get that graph, right? So that is the function which we are looking for. So we want an antiderivative of this, right? So this is 2x minus 2x squared, correct? So that is the derivative of difference of these two functions. So the area will be, we need to find the antiderivative of this, which is going to be 2 times x squared by 2, and in this case 2 times x cubed by 3, right? X cubed by 3. So antiderivative is x squared minus 2 over 3 x cubed, right? So we get an expression of antiderivative. We are choosing c to be 0, right? So that is by our choice. Now since we need to find area between 0 to 1, we can say that a1 is equal to f of 1 minus f of 0, right? Now we can calculate these values. F of 1 will be, substitute 1 here, so we get 1 square minus 2 over 3 1 cube, take away. If I substitute 0 here, both the terms become 0, right? So take away 0. So finally we get our answer as 1 minus 2 over 3, which is 3 minus 2 over 3, or 1 over 3, right? So the answer here is that area of the graph between bounded by these two graphs is 1 over 3 unit square, right? So that is how you can find area between the two graphs. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.